It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea All Shade Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 12, Episode 5 review. I got the camera facing up because my hair is all over my head. Y'all know I'm sick. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, way better than what I felt yesterday. So tomorrow I should be back able to film regularly. But before I start, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to Camille Owens. She's a new T Squad member and she sent me a very nice Cash App gift. So shout out and thank you to Camille Owens. That was so nice of you to do that. I wasn't even expecting it. But thank you. It was much appreciated. Before I start on tonight's review, I got some behind the scenes tea. So tonight on Twitter, someone tweeted, Eva and her shade about motherhood is tacky as hell. What's wrong with mothers who have their babies late in life? Kenya then responded, First, I have bad energy. I'm nappy headed. Now late mother comments all from someone I've done nothing to. The personal she meant to say digs and attacks are so uncalled for. Just remember, I didn't send for her. Now, it was reported that they had got friendly during filming, but it looks like they fallen out again, her and Eva. So on tonight's episode, me and Cynthia invited Porsha to our Bailey Q. You know, this is an annual thing that me and Cynthia does. At first, I wasn't going to even do it with her this year, but I was like, fuck it, why not? I told that bitch I wasn't cooking. I was just going to bring the potato salad and some Kool-Aid. So we asked everyone to wear red. Wasn't my preferable color. You know, I love the color pink, but whatever. So she invited everyone but NeNe. I didn't really care about that. You know, the Hulk come over anyway and eat up all the goddamn food. Porsha got to bring her baby, even though Cynthia didn't want anybody to bring their badass kids. I was with her on that because over the holidays, I made sure that didn't nobody bring their kids over here at my goddamn house. So Porsha makes a comment about even not bringing her kids because she's probably still getting to know her, probably still getting to know Cynthia. That was a funny little comment. It was shady and it was funny and it was effective. So Kenya and Porsha go to a baby class together. Kenya tells her that Brooklyn sleeps with them and Mark doesn't want her to sleep anywhere else during the night and that they're not fucking, and she started to cry, and Porsha, you know, tries to give her advice. And I'm just really loving this duo of Kenya and Porsha coming together. They're just so beautiful. They're beautiful chocolate women with these banging bodies and beautiful faces. I like this duo. I hope they stay cool. I really love them together. Mama Riley goes to New York City and does an internship with Kandi's entertainment lawyer because she wants to be a lawyer herself, which I think is really dope. Mama Riley seems like a very self-sufficient, very smart, productive, driven young lady. Kandi has done a wonderful job raising her. Kandi put her up in a $5,000 a month apartment. Like, most people couldn't even afford a slither of that, and this girl is just so blessed to live this type of lifestyle. But it's so dope to see a young black girl with a mother, a single black mother that has the means to do that for her child. We always see white kids or, you know, kids of other ethnicities be able to live such lavish lifestyles, but to see a young black girl be able to live this type of lifestyle from a woman, from a mother that, you know, is a single mom that came from practically nothing and has made something of herself. It's just such a wonderful thing to see. It's something that we all strive for. And especially with a kid like Riley. You know, we've all said our little things about Riley in the past, about her mouth and her attitude, but she got her shit together, and I'm happy for that. But what was funny is that Riley didn't even know that all refrigerators don't have ice machines. She thought that all refrigerators have fucking ice machines, and that is a testament to the privilege that she has grown up with. Kandi says that she wants to do more for Kayla, Todd's daughter, but Todd is very strict and won't allow her to. And you can kind of tell a little bit, there was a little bit, just a little bit of jealousy on Kayla's behalf with the whole, you know, thing with Riley going to New York and living in this lavish apartment, because she was talking about how, you know, she had to work for, you know, the things that she, you know, had, you know, when she moved out and this and that. But you can tell they do have a good relationship with one another, and we're going to see more of this Kayla and Todd disconnect on next week's episode. And I'm happy that, Kandi does try to include the young lady and make her, a part of the family and not feel like, she doesn't do for her like she does for Riley. So NeNe has Marlo and Yvonnya over. Y'all peeped that NeNe has switched up her style once she got called out for not knowing how to dress last season, with her always wearing them damn kimonos and t-shirt and jeans. She just stopped wearing that shit. So NeNe tells Marlo that Cynthia has a side to her that no one else sees, but that they'll see it eventually. Yvonnya says, I went to Cynthia's wine cellar and she went in on NeNe. She said being friends with NeNe was toxic and she was a burden. She says that she has receipts as well. NeNe says Cynthia has a side called Scent that curses and goes off and this ghetto and this, and that. I was like, everybody got one of those sides. Yeah, I'm not going to show it on television because I'm smarter not to. Like, come on now. Cynthia's playing the game smart. Of course, why would she get on TV acting like a ghetto banshee when it's not necessary? Everybody got that side to them that they're not going to show on camera. Duh. So I didn't really feel like she was revealing much of nothing. It's the day of me and Cynthia's Bailey Q. Kandi goes to Kenya's house and Kenya tells her that she's going to re-gift Eva's present to Porsha. Kandi was like, she is doing the most. Like, now it wasn't necessary. Like, she could have just not, let the baby play with the gift. Do I feel like what she was doing was over the top and doing too much? Yes, but we're on reality television and these are the moments that we look for. Kenya is playing the game. Kenya is in character mode. Kenya gonna do what she needs to do to keep that peach and to get that pay raise next season, because nobody else is gonna give us these types of moments. So she's the person that's gonna bring it, and you cannot say that Kenya coming back has not livened up this show, because without Kenya and these shady moments and these over the top antics, this season would be a dud. And the first 4 episodes proved it. So Eva arrives at Lake Bailey. She tells her that Cynthia tells her that she told Kenya she couldn't bring Brooklyn, and Kenya was mad. I think that Cynthia should allow her to bring her baby. She knows for a fact that Kenya is in Atlanta by herself with no help. Let that girl bring her baby. Y'all supposed to be friends. Let her bring her baby. Let her bring her baby. Because when Porsha, who you're not as close with, said that she needed to bring her baby, it was no problem. And then once you said to Porsha, yeah, you can bring your baby, then you went back to Kenya and said, now you can bring yours. For you and Kenya to be as close as y'all are, that to me was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can tell where Kenya is coming from with her anger towards Cynthia, because Cynthia's starting that fake shit with her, where she's picking other people over her as far as, siding with, Eva, kind of straddling the fence with her and not sticking up for Kenya. And then with this baby situation, you let Porsha bring her baby, but when I asked, it was no. And then when you told her, yeah, now I can bring mine, like, damn, like, what's good? Like, are we back to that season when Cynthia said they weren't really that friends, or they weren't that close, and this and that? It seems like we're back to that friendship level with Cynthia and Kenya. But I feel like Kenya is being way too aggressive with it, but we'll talk more about that. Eva says everybody has something to say about where I bring my kids. I know she had a late in life baby. Welcome over the hill. This is what happened. So now everybody on Twitter was up in a roar about Eva's comments about Kenya having her baby late in life. Well, first of all, let's dissect this. When she said everybody has something to say about where I bring my kids, this is a totally different situation. You didn't want to bring your kids because of energy, and you didn't know if Kenya was going to do something crazy and this and that. Kenya issue with Cynthia was, I needed to bring my kid because I have babysitting issues and you wouldn't allow me to. They're two totally different things. You could have brought your kid. It wasn't the same thing. One and two don't connect. Then when she said, I know she had a late in life baby, welcome over the hill, this is what happens. It was a fucked up comment. Was it something to me where it was just like a knife gut punch? No, it wasn't to me. It was shady as fuck, but that didn't sting me, but that's just me personally. To some, it probably wasn't even more fucked up comment, but this is what you do on reality TV, and I've seen worse. So Tanya arrives looking gorgeous. Tanya looked so beautiful in that lace red dress with the bra underneath and the panties. It was so chic. It was so sexy. It was so glamorous. I love Tanya's style. Love Tanya. Love her spirit. Love everything about her. So happy she came back this season. Kenya and Kandi arrive, and Kenya hugs everyone but Eva. That shit was funny. The ladies sit outside and talk. Cynthia invites Yvonnya because she thinks that she's a cool girl. NeNe's interview comes up, and Yvonnya says it was probably out of anger what she said because NeNe thought it was sneaky that Cynthia showed more loyalty to Kenya than her. Now, it's funny because NeNe and Kenya now are experiencing the same thing as far as friendship when it comes to Cynthia feeling like when she gets around other people, she starts to act funny towards them. So Kenya and NeNe actually have something in common with the fakeness that comes from Cynthia. And Cynthia is one of them friends that I'm starting to notice that she does act funny when she does get new friends. And then she morphs into that person's new BFF. And it's like, fuck the other person. So I can understand where NeNe's discord comes from with her, and the same thing with Kenya. But with both Kenya and NeNe, the way they handle the situation is what makes them end up looking like the villain. So Kenya says, we are not children. Cynthia says, there was nothing sneaky about what I did. I was just as surprised when Kenya walked through the door. I tried to explain that to NeNe, but she didn't want to hear it or believe it. Yvonnya says, we all know we're mad at our BFFs. We talk shit. You talk shit about NeNe to me. That time we went to dinner. Cynthia says, I wasn't talking shit about NeNe. I was saying how I felt. And if you wanted to take it back to NeNe, I had no problem with it because what I told you was true. I didn't seek you out to sit around and talk shit. So please don't make it seem like I went and found you under a rock. And I was like, so this is the Cynthia that everybody was, that NeNe was talking about, that please believe Cynthia know how to read when it's time, because she gathered Yvonnya Bob real quick and slung her around that room with her words. So Porsha arrives with Shamia and PJ. Kenya goes outside and gets the doll and gives it to Porsha. And she says that she did have another home at first. And Kenya say, who she live with? And Porsha tells Kenya she's being shady and that she needs to fix the situation with Eva. And then she goes out back on the deck and tells Porsha what's going on. And Kenya was like, I was told she questioned my energy. That's what Porsha said. Eva say, that's not what I said. Kenya says, well, Cynthia said it too. And Eva said, well, they both were wrong. Marlo arrives and Kenya say, I didn't do anything to you, talking to Eva. She says, I feel like you're making a problem with me. You don't want a problem with me. Eva says, if you got your feelings hurt, and Kenya says, I would have to care about you to get my feelings hurt. And I was like, ooh, shit, come on with the reads, Kenya. And I have to say, when it was Kenya versus Eva, Kenya won that war. Kandi choke on her drink and shit. Kenya then brings up what Eva said last season about how she heard that Cynthia paid that Will dude to be her man, but she says, but that's between you and Cynthia. Cynthia says, well, we squashed it. And Kenya say, why are you interrupting me? I'm talking, you need to stop, Cynthia. And Kandi in her confessional feels like Kenya was doing too much. Like I said, Kenya is feeling some type of way because of how Cynthia is treating her, but instead of just going to her and telling her like, yo, you coming across like you funny acting towards me, like you picking sides and shit, and you not having my back with this new girl that you all of a sudden became friends with. It's like I'm the one that's, over the top and doing too much. Instead of going to her, talking to her, with her, yelling at her and being aggressive, is doing too much, and she's looking real mean girlish with the way that she's coming at her. So Cynthia was like, you doing too much, like you need to stop. Marlo and Eva then go at it. Eva says, you say mean shit because you're mean. Marlo tells her that she's fake and she lives above her means, and Eva gets up and leaves. She's pregnant. She don't need to be going back and forth arguing like that. Eve on her way out says she's never been pregnant. She has no idea what that life is like. Once again, this is another comment on Twitter, on social media that people did not like. They even said they felt like she was going too far. Once again, when we arguing back and forth with a bitch, I'm gonna go for the juggler. I don't give a fuck about none of that extra shit. If you felt like I went too far, bitch, I'm gonna go farther. What she said wasn't no worse than what Marlo said to her about her living above her means and all that extra shit. We arguing. Ain't no limitation on what the fuck you can say when you argue with a bitch. That's just how I feel. Do I feel like Eva's gonna be asked back next season? Probably not, because the viewers don't like her, and Andy listens 9 times out of 10 to the viewers. So I don't think Eva will be asked back next year. So I hope she's holding on to all of her money. Marlo says to Cynthia that she has another side to her that she doesn't let people see. Once again, being NeNe's mouthpiece. Kandi said, you have strong friends that you let say things you wouldn't let other people say. And Mal, Cynthia's sister, said, Kia talks to you in a negative way. And Kia says, she told me I couldn't bring my baby. She is strong and opinionated. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, Cynthia ain't no punk. Marlo said, NeNe said the same thing. Now, Kia wasn't even paying attention to it. Marlo was agreeing with her, and King was like, excuse me, Marlo, let me talk. And Marlo said, you ain't no boss over her. And she was like, I'm a boss everywhere. And she was like, you ain't a boss at your house, you real passive over there with Mark. Now Marlo got Kenya together. Kenya versus Marlo won that. She got Kenya all the way together, and Kenya couldn't even say shit. She had that embarrassed look on her face. But Porsha had her back, and she said, what? How you know about her household? Now, I want to know who going back and telling Marlo shit about what's going on in Kenya's house. So, who has, only people that know her business like that is Cynthia, Porsha, and Kandi. So, peep game on that. So, Cynthia say, I have no problem getting anybody at this table together. And everybody kind of like laugh at her because it just came across so lame. They did go in the house and play a game, the Shady Awards or some shit. Marlo calls Tanya the thirstiest and says that NeNe would agree. And I was like, ain't no way in hell Tanya the thirstiest out this group. If anybody is the thirstiest, it's Marlo or either Yvonne. Portia in her confessional say, have you seen Yvonne's Instagram? And then they show clips from her Instagram. And then Portia then gives Yvonne the award for the thirstiest. And then the insecure award comes up. And I was like, what the fuck? Why would you come up with an insecure award? Like, what, Cynthia? And they all talk about their insecurities, and Kenya says that hers is not getting the unconditional love that she always wanted, and everybody feels really sorry for her, and then it goes off. Now, all I know is the clip for next week, child, I am ready for the foolishness with Kenya crashing Marlo's party, because Marlo said one of her insecurities is that she got big feet and she got thin edges, and she's going to have a wig release party next week, and Kenya is going to crash it with her Kenya Moore haircut products, and she gonna have a marching band with her, and you know, one of the poster boards it says edges do matter. Child, I'm going to fall the fuck out. These are the moments in reality TV that will go down in history. Kenya gets it. She knows the game. I'm so happy she's back with the foolishness. I am so ready for the antics. Let's get it cracking. This is reminiscent of when she crashed Phaedra's party. Child, I'm just ready for the foolishness. Let's talk down below. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Make sure y'all watch my video, my first Vlogmas video today. It was an emotional conversation with my mom. Thank you for all of those who have watched the video thus far. There'll be a video every day this week. I'm going to try to post every day. If I miss a day or two, forgive me, but I really do got a lot of content coming. I got a makeup tutorial dropping this week, a hair tutorial, a Fenty versus Huda beauty products video. We got some fun stuff for you guys this week, so stay tuned. I love you. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. And thank you guys once again for all your well wishes on me getting better. I'm feeling a lot better today, but I'm still not 100% as you can hear. But love you guys. Thank y'all for watching this video. Bye.